I hope you all know that in your packages is the Flex Primer for the New Future of Work, the Agile Workforce and the Agile Workplace by Carol Rose. I think this is going to be interpreted by you as being provocative. I was honored to be asked to write the foreword. I think the content is what you will find enriching and enabling in terms of the debates that you have to engage in. My mission today is simple: to recognize excellence. And as to why, because life-work integration, with its key elements of culture, dependent care, and flexibility, is a critical component of the culture and talent focus areas. It's not a women's issue, it's a people issue. All people are impacted by these issues. I don't care how many people you have, 10 or 10,000, your people are your greatest assets. The global data validates that men are as likely as women, or even more likely, to express difficulty with managing the challenges of integrating their work and personal lives. And you will note that I don't talk about work-life balance. I gave it up. I've actually trademarked the term life-work integration because I think that work-life balance is not achievable, and that what people want to do is integrate their life, their working life and their personal life so that they can have a life. The Families Who Work Institute data says that 59% of fathers and 45% of mothers in dual-earner families in the U.S. have conflicts. Men and women, our team, our greatest assets. To paraphrase Jim Turley, Chairman and CEO of Ernst & Young, when your people walk out the door each day, look at them. Those are your assets walking out the door, and you need them to be enthusiastic about their workplace and about coming back the next day. The term war is overused, but America is involved in a global economic war. We need all of our workers on the economic battlefield. For that to happen, we have to be dreamers, to dream about what is possible, to dream about the game-changing outcomes yet to be achieved that will unleash the talents of our people and alter the way that work gets done. In my work, I've developed what I call TED's non-negotiables. There are half a dozen of them, but one is relevant today. We must create work environments that value life-work integration. We must understand that our life-work environment is a key differentiator in our efforts to recruit talent in business and in government. And in doing so, I have developed what I call a set of principles. One, all people want to work for an employer that values and respects them and their personal and family lives. Two, each employee has a work life and a personal life. Their goal is not balance, but the integration of the two. Three, a workplace culture is anywhere people come to work every day. We must understand that life-work integration is about that workplace culture and our response to the dependent care and flexibility needs of those people. Four, life-work integration programs are not barriers to the achievement of morale, productivity, and retention. They are tools for their achievement. They're enhancers. Five, our workplace culture must focus on results, not face time. We must worry less about how, where, or when the work gets done, and more about does it get done, and at a high performance level. Six, we must not make people feel like they are less committed to their careers or our business performance or mission when they value their families or when they use the programs that we've created. We don't create those programs to be social do-gooders. We create them so that our people can come to work, compete, and succeed. Seven, we must avoid making value judgments about personal choices. When employees need help in addressing life-work challenges, in the spirit of our management-employee partnership and our commitment to win, we just have to help them. I repeat, we will win because of our people, not in spite of them. 8, as globalization dissolves barriers of time and distance, many of our businesses will be 24/7, 365. We must understand and demonstrate that global means that someone is working in your enterprise 24 hours a day. It does not mean that you must work 24 hours a day. 9, it must be okay to take your vacation and not set aside 2 hours a day to respond to phone, mail, or email. And 10, we must understand that our commitment to flexibility is critical to our focus on life work. It's a message for Team America, large, medium, or small businesses, that we will invest in them and their contribution to our business and national performance. Through our dialogue about flexibility, we're going to find our moral compass. Through our people, we'll find our voice. Through our leadership, we will find our sense of direction, and through our determination, using that moral compass, listening to that voice and charting our course of direction, we must reassert that America's workplaces, large and small, are and will be the global benchmark for excellence. But having a set of principles is not sufficient. We must make those principles come alive in a day-to-day workplace. We must provide leadership to win and define success. What does it look like? Well, we'll know what when we see it. We'll be successful when we effectively compete for women, and do so by creating highly charged, highly engaging workplaces where women thrive. We'll be successful when companies large or small understand that compensation benefits are costly and easy for competitors to replicate. The best differentiators can be the cheapest. We'll be successful when our leaders understand that those game changers will be our tools to create effective workplaces. We'll be successful when the core of our tactical and strategic focus is asking the question, what is possible? We'll be successful when we understand the importance of life-work integration in attracting and retaining the millennial generation, and as a predictor of the future of work. We'll be successful when we understand the need to get out of the way of the young people who are taking over our workplaces, because more and better changes are in our future. And getting out of their way may involve understanding and valuing that their view of how, where, and when work gets done may differ from ours of my generation. But they seem to get it done. We have to moderate holding people accountable for the how, where, and when. The focus must be on getting it done.